Hi folks, another piece of my life, and this time it is what we call charity shop. To start with, just start the usual way, but I thought I'd start with this cup, which is a charity shop cup. It came in its box, some pieces of chalk. I imagine somebody used it, but it's called a chalk mug or something. With a chalk you can draw your own picture on, you can put a message on there. So depending on how I felt, I could leave you a little message on there. You just hope that I felt in a good mood. But not today. Should have put thrift store, should have charity shop. But anyway, bottoms up. I put a fair bit of flipping Carolina Reaper in this one. Actually, I forgot it. I've forgotten using Carolina Reaper. I thought it was ghost chili. So it's a bit warm. Oh, still thinking of it though. Right, charity shops. Now, little story before I go into that, which shows how some people view charity shops, that sort of thing. I know that there's lots of people that say, oh, you won't get me going in a charity shop buying stuff from there. No, 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 no. They'd rather pay a full whack on something. Yeah, and sometimes certain things you do want new, some things you're not going to get anyway. But yeah, for me, I just feel it's a bit of a silly attitude, because the stuff you buy isn't that bad, and you can use your own noggin. When you go and look at stuff, you think, well, that's junk, or it's good stuff. Now in charity shops, I find stuff that I think people have either been given for their birthday or wedding, Christmas, whatever. Goes on the side, it's something maybe that they never wanted or they never use anyway. It's not their cup of tea. So eventually somebody says, oh, when you're in town, just flipping take that to the charity shop. They might as well get something from it. So a lot of stuff you get is, believe it or not, new. Lots of it is new, apart from it's been used maybe once or twice. Somebody gone, I want that. Take it home. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Never gets used again. Charity shop. So yeah, and things get given from family and everybody that thinks, oh, they'd love this, and they go, oh, I wouldn't, but they're too nice to say anything. So yeah, the little story that I'd start with, going back a few years now, one of my daughters, we'd walk around town, come across a charity shop, think, just nip in here, just nip in here, have a look. Well, don't know how she did it. She used to position herself just right. So either she went in first or followed you, but she'd position herself right, and when that door was open, she'd just keep walking forward and do a flipping hop to the side, as though to say nobody saw me do that. So she wouldn't actually turn and walk in, she'd just do a quick hop, as though she'd gone into another dimension or something. Now she's older, I don't know whether she uses charity shops or not. Anyway, back to the charity shop. Yeah. What's good about me is the fact that, yeah, some stuff's new, some is hardly been used, and even if it's been used a fair bit, what's wrong with that? Depends whether you got this attitude of, oh, I'm not having something someone else has had, but it's a material. So, I mean, I buy new stuff, I buy from shops, I buy from all over the place. I'm not I'm not that flipping adverse to buying, but yeah, lots of things. If I want something within reason, I'll think, well, I'll have a look around the charity shops first, because it might just be there. If it ain't, then I'll go and buy it anyway. But it doesn't hurt to have a look. And I can't show you all sorts of flipping bits and bobs today. Most of it is along the goth side of me. I go and look for gothy bits, or things I can goth up, or things I can readjust, whatever. But I do go and get other bits as well. Give you an idea from today. Well, no, I'll do that in a while. Start with, I'm going to talk about if you use these shops. Now, a lot of people I know use them, and when I do stuff online and say, where do you find them? How do you get these bits? Well, my simple tip is, it's no good going into town once a month or once every 6 months or whatever and think, oh, I'll go to a charity shop. You might be lucky. But my advice is, if you go to town a lot, if you go every day, every couple of days, whatever, go round the charity shops, because what's not there today can be there tomorrow, won't be there the day after. And in the process of doing it, you're going to buy, somewhere along the line you're going to buy things, and talk to the people that work in there, get to know them, become friends with them, and makes the difference. So now, a lot of the charity shops, when I go in, probably say, got something for you, and you've got no idea what it is, but they'll go away and come back with something. The last thing that somebody said, that come down with this double ring that I've worn, and it's a cross on its side with 2 rings, and you put your 2 fingers through it. They'd seen it, it's brass, they put it away for me, and how much did it cost? Oh, give us 50p. So that's through getting to know people and them getting to know you and what you like. So whether it's goth items or things that they envisage as will fit into your life, whether you're into the 30s, 40s, whether you're into rock and roll, whatever you might be into, they have to know. Once they know and you talk to them, they will put stuff aside for you, and they will buy that. So yeah, visit. If you visit more often, get to know the people, talk about the things you buy, the things you like, why you buy them, and not kidding, they will put stuff aside for you. So if loads of evil looking dolls appeared in town over the next few days, you bet your bottom dollar I'd go in the shop and got something for you. Bye Alex, flipping evil, look at this. Right, so that's all the tip I'm going to give you really. The other one is, don't be too fussy. Stuff isn't that bad and you get it for a good price. I can buy things sometimes probably £2, £2.50. If you came home, looked online at how much they're being sold for, can be £100 to £300 or something, but I don't buy for that. I don't buy so I can sell and make a profit. If I buy something, it's to use. So one of the two bits I got today, there's nothing here that got put away for me because I've only been into a couple of shops today. But here was one. Now it's white metal. I think it was that must be the real colour. It was a white come gold showing through, and that somebody's painted it white. I shall paint it black. Well, I've got a can of spray that if I spray that it'll look rusty. Or I've got a can where I can spray it and it'll look like masonry. Who knows? But that was £1. Solid metal. The other thing I got was this, which, yeah, it's a bit, I don't even know it's Halloweeny, it's just what people like around. But it will fit in somewhere and look pretty good. Now, it's battery, you can turn it on and it will do that. Or I can turn it there, and when it gets darker, there's a little sensor here, it will come on till I turn it off. So yeah, that was just, and it's heavy and with batteries and that was just £1. I thought I'd turn it off. So that was £1. Talking about things that are not particularly goth, I'd seen this the other day and it was still there, so I thought I'm going to get it anyway because the weather's getting a bit warm now and smoothies and that sort of thing are nice in the evening. And this was there, and it's heavy, it's a good make, just one glass full, and it's a smoothie maker. You put it all in there, push it in, turn it, it comes on, and that was just a £5. Now, like I said, you can buy it for £5, give that a good wash, or you can say no thanks, so you can go in the shop and pay your shop price. But that's an example of lots of the things that you can buy and you save a hell of a lot of money. Gothy type things today, well, for me, I'll start down the bottom end, which these were 50p each. That's when I took it off, I didn't realise it was that flipping big. But it's chain, it's a lightweight metal, so it's not flipping heavy. There's a catch there, but you can undo the link, so I could actually make 2 out of that, and so I'd have 2 necklaces, or put something on and make them into pendants, or I could just drape that round my kilt somehow. But yeah, 50p, so I thought that's pretty good. Another thing I bought the other day though, again 50p, it's a little wristband with metal stud bits in. I had to ask in the shop, I said, is some woman going to get that on her flipping wrist or what? But the woman tried it on and it did fit, but it's so flipping small, look at that. That's 50. There's this, which I'm not sure what's on the end of it, but it looks like that. Looks like a little tooth, but it's metal and engraved. That's on a rope thing that you can expand or tighten. But today one in silver metal, again, can use it just like that. That's lovely and cold as well. Use it like that or hang something from it, whatever, and 50p. Going from the 50 pence upwards, this was 99p, because it's got the price on it. Each end there's 3 chains each end, and in the middle there's it's like chainmail in a way, and it's got a leather cord going through it, but for whoever that. Let's have a look at these bits. This was £1, and it's a little necklace. It's got 2 little brass crosses on and 2 different size crosses that are metal. You can actually see through them. So that was £1, and the last one of this £1 was this. It's like a brass metal, and it's got all those spikes hanging on it. Yeah, that's just bits I bought today, but I can turn anywhere here and there'll be something there. For instance, we'll just get this one. That, which I think cost me £2.50. It's a flipping lovely lamp, charity shop. Why would somebody not want to buy that? It's metal, it's got all glass half beads or something in it, same as these smaller ones here. Lift the top off. There you go. You put your tea light in, or you can put a taller candle. Fit that back on the top, and it's a really lovely heavy piece of glass. How much is that going to cost you brand new, and why would you not want to buy it second hand? We got a saying in the UK, one man's rubbish is another man's treasure, and that's the way I look at it. Anyway, that's quickly that. So yeah, charity shops, flipping fantastic thing. If you go for alternative, or you've got a certain lifestyle, look round the flipping charity shops, see what's there that is typical you. Nothing wrong with it. Somebody probably had it, somebody probably had it very little time. On the other hand, sometimes the things you buy are pretty antique. Someone's had a long time, rather than selling it off as an antique or whatever, they just, oh, take it to a charity shop. So yeah, there's really good stuff you can buy. So yeah, have a go. I'm sure lots of you do. If you do, more time, get to know the people, get it so that they put stuff aside for you. I'm gonna have some more of my Carolina Reaper. You know it's Carolina Reaper when you drink it. Buy it, lad. Knocked your bloody socks off. Catch you later.